This is bigger than triumph. This is for the warrior. This is for you and I. This is for euphoria. Give me your peace of mind. God is recording this. Won't you look in the sky? What?
I am a freedom fighter.
Right now, it's Saturday morning. We call it Superhero Saturday. And all across the country, there are thousands of black women and girls who are walking in their neighborhood parks, who are occupying those parks, who are reclaiming the streets of their neighborhoods right now. Merritt Park in Oakland, right now. Prospect Park in Brooklyn, right now. Have their sneakers on. I have my superhero blue shoes on. They are walking for absolute healing, to inspire their daughters and to reclaim the streets of their neighborhoods. It's called GirlTrek. GirlTrek is a national health movement of thousands of black women who, in the words of the legendary civil rights icon Fannie Lou Hamer, are sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was a classroom teacher, a history classroom teacher in Atlanta, Georgia. And I heard a statistic that the black girls born in the year 2000, half of them would get diabetes if nothing changed. If the levels of activity and if the diet of these girls did not change, half of them would get diabetes. Those were the girls in my classroom. It was not okay for me.
Welcome back to Sistah Talk TV Show. Again, we're highlighting events that are going on during the month of October. Sitting next to me is the organizer of GirlTrek for New York City, Keturah Queen.
Hello.
Hey, how
Thank
you doing?
For having me.
Thank you. I think a queen, I always think a queen of four.
Oh.
And Queen of Four is a health and wellness person. And that's what GirlTrek is all about. So queen, I think of a four, but it's Keturah Queen.
Keturah Queen.
Keturah Queen.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm going to call you Queen, okay?
Thank you. I have a joke about that.
Okay.
I was married into my name, and so my friends and my sisters, they tease me, oh, you married your husband so you can be called Queen Keturah. So,
so his last name is Queen?
His last name is Queen. I didn't make it up.
Oh, so you are truly a queen.
Truly a queen.
So tell us exactly what GirlTrek is all about.
Okay, so GirlTrek started with just two friends, as you heard in the video, Vanessa Garrison and Morgan Dixon, and they wanted to basically figure out why were their family members dying? Why are women of color dying at rapid numbers more than any other race? And so they started GirlTrek, and now this is the largest not-for-profit movement, public health movement in the U.S. And now we have over 100,000 women walking every single day, 30 minutes a day.
So what made you get involved in GirlTrek?
Okay, so I work at Harlem Hospital, and Onika Jervis, she came to Harlem Hospital trying to see how we can do some kind of collaboration. And being within health, I thought it was only appropriate to bring GirlTrek to Harlem Hospital, and now we have over 65 women that work at the hospital that walk every single day.
And so what's your position at Harlem Hospital?
I work as an administrator for the CEO of the hospital.
Oh, okay. So you felt the need to be an organizer.
I felt the need to get out and a call to action. I saw that TED Talk and I was moved in a way that I had to do something.
By the way, I saw the TED Talk also. That was the sound bite of, we had over the pictures. It's fabulous, it's fascinating, it's marvelous. It is a call to action. And one of the things that she said, that walking coincides with the civil rights movement. Let's break that down.
So with GirlTrek, we have women in our history who showed us the way to good health. We have Fannie Lou Hamer, who I know
is my Shiro, my hero.
Yes, Shiro. And we have Harriet Tubman. We have so many women who have showed us an example of what to do, walking, just as simple as that, walking. So, with that, we just go back and they've done research on civil rights movements and civil rights leaders, and they incorporated that within GirlTrek. So we don't have to look to Superman or Superwoman, but we can look to the Fannie Lou Hamers of the world.
And Harriet Tubman.
And
Harriet Tubman walked.
Harriet Tubman is the number one. Harriet Tubman, it's the same format. She went out, she became free, and she not only stayed free, but she came back to get somebody else. So that's the structure in which GirlTrek stands on. Don't just get healthy, but come back and save somebody else's life.
There's an old saying, the more you know, the more you owe. So just because you filmmakers, don't forget about us, okay? When you get up there making your films and all that, oh, I'm walking down the street with my cane, just say, oh, that's that woman on Sistah Talk. I'm still doing it, But Fannie Lou Hamer.
Yes.
Why Fannie Lou Hamer?
So Fannie Lou Hamer, she, oh my goodness, she started as a sharecropper and got 60,000 people to register to vote in Mississippi.
60,000?
60,000 people.
Like Emily got all these people in the film festival, right? She's walking on
she told me earlier she's already walking, so we signed her for GirlTrek.
Yes, she recruited me in the lobby.
She took the pledge and everything. So Fannie Lou Hamer on October 6th would have been her 100th birthday. And so GirlTrek wanted to honor her legacy by doing 100 walks over the U.S. on that day. And so that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be walking for 100 minutes. 100 minutes on October 6th at sunset in honor of her legacy.
So this is a national campaign.
This is a national movement.
National movement. Fannie Lou Hamer, she died at, I believe,
59.
59.
59.
I thought it was 66.
59. And that number to me is, oh my gosh, 59 years old.
That seems so young.
59.
Yes.
It is, yeah.
So often within the African American community, what do? You have women out there putting their bodies on the line, taking care of their families and taking care of everyone else and putting themselves on the back burner. And so that's what, with GirlTrek, we want to change the culture. We want to change the culture, and we want to tell you that you're worth it. You're worth it. Self-help is important. And if you don't take care of you, you can't take care of anyone else.
Well, I see the connection with you and Shirley and Bruce. You're dealing with hardship, you know, people that are pretty much looked over, the homeless, mental illness, which is a taboo in our community and what have you. But the GirlTrek is the setting the foundation that when women move, particularly black women, change happens.
That's right. And we're on the front lines. We go to the communities. We talk to the mothers, the daughters, the sisters, and we're moving with them. We're not just saying, this is the tool, go out and use it. I'm an organizer, so I'm out, I'm harassing everybody. I'm like, what are you doing Saturday? Come on, I'll come and get you, I'll pick you up. So sometimes people need that motivation. I did hear Shirley speak about the mental health aspect of, that mental health aspect. And just recently we were in Denver, Colorado, and several GirlTrek members were certified mental health first aid, because we want to be prepared when we go out into the streets to talk to people who may be struggling with depression, who may be struggling with obesity and don't know how to deal with it. So GirlTrek prepares our soldiers before we go out and hit the streets.
For some people who didn't really catch the founders, why they started this program. I know one was a substitute teacher.
One was a teacher, yes.
Yeah, and another person,
Vanessa.
She said, Vanessa, when her grandmother pressed her here, if you all remember that, pressed her here and she went to sleep and never woke up. She was 66 years old.
She was 66. She did a average of her family's lifespan, and the number was 65 of the death of her grandmother, her aunt, and her cousin. And the life expectancy in her family was 65. And so that kind of shook her in a way that she wanted to understand, why are African American women dying?
I want to ask you all this pertaining to GirlTrek. Do you think that with all these workshops, these strong women out here, such as yourself, you also, and also you, Bruce, because you came from a woman, do you still think they are being held back because they are giving themselves, giving them all to everybody else except themselves? Do you think they're still holding themselves back? Do you understand what I'm saying?
I think we still, even with everything that we know, I think we still don't put ourselves first. And when we do, we don't do it often enough. And you know, we have to be able to take care of ourselves in order to be able to take care of others. But we get so caught up in the children and the day-to-day life and all of the issues, and we are the front line of a lot of issues. So a lot of times, you know, we do put ourselves last on the list.
Do you all get support? Have you gotten support for your films and all that?
Support from family, friends. Yeah, support from family and friends.
So how's the support with GirlTrek? I know that you are, how long has it been going?
GirlTrek has been around since 2010,
Wow,
and
okay.
GirlTrek is a sisterhood, so it is a support system. So when you don't feel like getting up and actually getting out and get moving, you have a sister who's going to call you and say, I'm coming over and I'm coming to get you. So you have that that network, that friendship, that love, that sense of community within GirlTrek. And a lot of people, that's why they come to GirlTrek. You can come as you are. You don't have to be in shape to walk. You can just come as you are.
Fannie Lou Hamer, commemorating Fannie Lou Hamer, a civil rights worker back in the 60s in Mississippi, correct? So this is a national movement. So at 6 o'clock p.m., 100.
We're going to do 100 walks across the U.S. On October 6th, commemorating her with what had been her 100th birthday.
So that's going to last an hour.
That's going to be 100 minutes.
100 minutes. So that's 60. So that's
Hour and a half.
Sorry about that. So when does the New York? Where is that?
I'm hosting a walk that's going to start at Harlem Hospital, 506 Lenox Avenue, and we're going to walk for an hour and a half, and we're going to stop our walk in front of the church in which he gave the speech with Malcolm X. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. So that's the name of my walk. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. That's going to be in Harlem on next Friday at 6 p.m.
So an hour and a half. Harlem is pretty small.
Listen, you'll see the trail. Come out, you'll see. I'll show you the whole community.
So how many people have you had so far?
So far signed up for this walk, so far signed up about 35 people.
Okay.
But I am expecting a good crowd, and we have a special guest coming out. So
is it hard to get people motivated to? I love walking. I can outwalk. I don't know about now, but I haven't walked in a couple of months. But when I do walk, I can outwalk. Yeah, I used to.
How you get around? What do you mean?
you're a New Yorker.
Yeah, you know.
We walk everywhere.
You know what's interesting though? If I'm just walking, I could walk. But if I think I'm exercising, suddenly I can't walk. Suddenly I'm tired. So I have to just. So if I'm just doing it, I can do 10,000 steps in a day or whatever it is. But if I get up and I say, okay, today I'm going to exercise, I'm going to walk. Somehow in my psyche,
it turns you off from doing
Yes.
it. But that's the magic of GirlTrek. We set up different routines. Like sometimes we're walking, sometimes we're doing yoga. Sometimes I have a dance class on Tuesday. So you take people out your element. You start with walking because a lot, somebody might complain, I can't run, I can't jump, and that's okay. I'm going to walk with you. But like I said, we do different things: yoga, dance, hiking. So we're all over it. And with GirlTrek, you'll do things that you never thought you would do.
That's exciting. Well, I'm in. Are you in?
That is exciting. Sure, yes.
So you all have been at a number of places.
Yes.
Now, name a couple of them.
Well, I've been with GirlTrek since April, and with GirlTrek,
Since April? Wow, you've been
since
doing a
April.
lot.
I've been doing a whole lot. Oh my goodness! But I'm in love with GirlTrek. I'm in love with.
You have children?
I have one baby boy,
Wow.
2 years old, and I take him out with me as well. So he's known all about GirlTrek. So. But it's an amazing experience. It's a sisterhood. It's a bond. You don't feel like I'm exercising. You feel like I'm making a difference, and you are. You're changing lives. I have people who walk with me currently who, just much like yourself, I don't walk. Or after a block, I have to stop. And I have these women who are now walking 10 blocks straight without stopping. I have women who are not taking medicine that they used to take before April.
That's huge.
Who are not taking the medicines that they used to. So this is life-changing. This is truly a movement.
It sure is. Like when I said I haven't walked in a couple of months,
We're gonna have to change that.
I used to walk from downtown Manhattan all the way up to Harlem.
Oh,
That's
okay.
my walking, you know.
Yes,
that's real
what I'm
walking.
talking- That's what I'm talking about.
See,
when
now all you have to do, log in, tell somebody else to join you.
That's why I said I have to be careful with
Yes.
walking with people because I can outwalk you.
Oh, okay. So you can be a solo tracker. We also have that, solo trackers. You don't have to bring anybody.
Is there an app?
There is the app, girltrek.org, and once you log in, you are part of the family.
Okay.
Right now, like I said, we have 100,000 strong, but hello, you're in the
You can tell my colleagues about that.
Yes, please.
If you ever feel alone, say the word, I'll be right there. Sister talk, sister, 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 sister talk, sister, sister, sister,